Alright, brother, here's your 2 transistor amplifier, 2 HG2879s, and like I said, I went ahead and upgraded the case to a candy painted case to make up for the extra time it took. And this amplifier is beautiful, man. Pretty unique color blue here. Alright, man, well, the only thing that kind of happened, it was kind of unique to this build here. I didn't throw it away. Nah, there it is. The relay that I used, and I believe, thinking back, I think this is the first time this has ever happened. Yeah, I don't think this has ever happened before. This relay was malfunctioned from the factory. It was defected. So basically what happened was the 2 normally open pins, okay, you see this right here is your common pin. These 2 pins are your common. This is your normally closed pins. Since it's normally common, it's touching these pins. These are normally closed. The common are closed on these pins, and these are your normally opens. Alright, well, the issue was both of these normally open pins were shorted together. Okay, and what did this do? This shorted the input coax going to the variable and to your input transformer to the output coax. When I keyed it up, I noticed full reflection on the input meter. On my SWR meter, my bird meter, I noticed full reflection very quick. And I'm like, what in the world? You usually don't see that type of quick reflection unless you just don't have a piece of coax hooked up. So I hurry up and unplug the power to it, and I'm like, what is going on here? You know, I keep looking at everything, this and that, and then all of a sudden I'm starting to smell a burn smell. I'm like, oh my God, is it the amp? You know, so I'm out here kind of smelling around the amp, and come to find out it's my radio that I have been using for, I know, 6 years with no flaw, no issue at all. Bench radio, which is up under here, Cobra 29. I have not took it out up under to check it out, but I'm pretty sure I blew a final in it, and who knows, I may have blew a trace or something like that. I don't know. I'm gonna take a look at it and see if it's something I can handle. If it ain't, I may have to send it up there to old D-rail. So yeah, I blew my bench radio while building this thing, man, all because of a weird issue of 2 normally open pins being shorted together. That is the first time for me. So that's going in the trash. Really weird. So yeah, from here on out, I'm going to really get in there and check each relay and make it a point. Because even though that hadn't happened in whole 6-something years I've been using that radio, or maybe probably more than that, it don't matter, it could happen again. So anyway, man, so nothing happened to the amp, thank God. Everything was still good. I went ahead and put you an SSB delay on there. That, of course, that's not biasing, that's just your delay for sideband if you want to take it over on sideband. I want to give a major shout out to my buddy out in Florida, Mr. Lawnmower Man. He actually made this case for me. He made me, I think, 4 of these cases. And they actually turned out pretty good. I may start getting them to make me these for these particular amplifiers. I kind of got used to mounting everything. Of course, you don't have the lips like you do on the regular ICA type. You have to mount them with bolts, of course, and all that good stuff, but ain't no big deal. You still got their airflow through the heat sink and all that good stuff. And they are cut to the exact specs of the ICA cases. So anyway, man, so yeah, I'm having to use a different radio than normal to show you that the amp's working and all that good stuff. So we'll get the 5-watt slug in reverse as usual. Okay. And we have a 500-watt slug in peak, 1,000-watt slug in RMS. I need to get me another 500 to put over here. Alright. Got on 14.2 volts. So about 420, a little under 450 peak. About 180 bird. About 180 on the bird. Here's your input reflect. Very good tune. See, we're looking at a 5-watt slug. So that 20 is 2 watts. In between that is, no, excuse me. Where that 20 is 1 watt. In between that's a half a watt. Oh, so you got a 1/4 watt of input reflect. Very nice tune. Very nice tune. So there you go, man. Of course, you know, you could increase the voltage a little bit and get more out of it. Oh, you know, about 450, 460. But, and then of course, if I gave it a little bit more drive, she'd be doing, you know, 200, 250 bird up to 300 bird. But of course, didn't really design this amp to be a monster hungry amp or anything like that. So, you know, you see the variable. So this is going to be a good amp for you to use by itself or as a driver. So there she goes, man. She's working great. And had to lose a radio over it, but just glad I got it built for you, man. We'll try to, oh yeah, I need to show you your preamp. But y'all get the top put on this and hurry up and get this in the mail, so hopefully you can get it by Saturday. Alright, bud. Thanks for hanging in there with me too, man. You remember what I said in the email? Hey, it did take a little bit, but you still got this thing pretty quick. You know what I'm talking about. 73s, bud. Got yourself a good clean tube pill here. It looks good on the outside and works good on the inside. We'll be back. Alright, brother, there's the box with the top on, screws all in. When my buddy made this case for me, he cut the holes out for 80mm, so I didn't have any blue LED fans I could have used to kind of just set it off. I had pulled that one out, but figured out it was 80mm instead of 92, so I just had to work with what I had. Got you a decent fan in there, man. Kind of wish I had a little bit longer legs to put on the bottom, but it's good enough. It's good enough. Alright, bud. I hope this box lasts you to the end of your time, so you can pass it on down to one of your kids or to one of your buddies or something, man, when you pass on to the next life or something, which hopefully is 100 years from now. What you think? Alright, big brother. Let's show you your preamp. Alright, brother, here's your preamp, your GK pre. Got her in one of the extra small cases. Really, I should be putting them all in this case. This is actually a case I got done with in 2018, but I never used it till now. And there's your adapter. I'll get that wrapped up for you. So go get this packaged up so I can hurry up and get it out, because I'm heading out to the cabin, man, for a little bit of relaxation. Try to get get all this packaged up so we can go out tomorrow morning, whenever the postman gets here. Over here working a little bit of FT8, man. I got a 4,000-mile contact I'm trying to make. But anyway, alright, man. Thanks for hanging in there with me, brother. Man, this thing turned out beautiful. Look at that. Ooh-wee. I guess I could clean up this wire a little bit. It's kind of just been hanging around here and got a little bit of dirt on it from being in the wire box over there. But I've had this wire for a while and just hadn't had any use for it till this shade of blue. kind of goes with it. What you think? Pretty close. Man, this box is beautiful. I have got to do me one of these one day, man, just for myself. Just for myself. Give a shout out to Miss Candy for hooking me up with these labels right here. Let's see here. Yeah, I think I'm gonna be rolling with something like this right here for the GK, for the gatekeeper. When you think of gatekeeper, you think of knight's armor or something, you know. Thinking about rolling with that, or maybe taking the bottom off right there, something like that. Maybe put a little LED or 2 LEDs in there when they key up, and light the eyes light up. What you think? Let me get some small ones made for the smaller boxes. All right, man. Get this thing out to you. You should have it in a day or two since you're in Georgia with me. 73s, bud. Bye-bye.